Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful has a distraught Brooke Logan hitting Taylor Hayes where it hurts this week on the CBS soap. Taylor seems to lurk around every corner these days. This prompts Brooke to take a page out of the world-renowned Doc's book to shove in her face. And it seems this knocks Taylor down a few notches as B rolls along. Bold and the Beautiful has Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, pointing out something to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, that sounds awful. She tells Taylor that she must have a lot of time on her hands as she's hanging around Forrester Creations all day. But that's not all. It's as if Taylor has become a fixture at the workplace, but Hope figures out what she is doing. So when they come face to face again around the halls of FC, Brooke delivers another truthful fact to Taylor. But this time Taylor has no rebuttal for Brooke, probably because she realizes that her rival is correct. Brooke's delivery is sarcastic, asking her arch-enemy if she's taking up shop at SC. But it looks like Taylor gets it, despite trying to defend herself against the Logan matriarch. Bold and Beautiful has Taylor Hayes so worried about Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., going back to Brooke, that she acts like a watchdog, who pops up all day long. Brooke hit the nail on the head when she suggested to Taylor that is what she is doing, keeping tabs on her. Taylor pushes back and suggests Brooke was trying to ambush Ridge in her lingerie when she came into the fitting room. Brooke reminded her where she was, at a fashion house, and fittings go on all day long. But Taylor is not all wrong. Of course, that is what Brooke is up to, trying to lure Ridge back to her. But she was also correct by saying she was waiting to do a fitting with Ridge. Bold and the Beautiful has Brooke Logan calling it as she sees it. And she sees Taylor Hayes worried about losing Ridge. So instead of Taylor secure enough to think Ridge wants to stay with her, she makes sure Brooke can't have time alone with Ridge to entice him back. So this suggests Taylor knows it could happen. She could lose the dressmaker to his ex. So while Taylor seemed just fine with Brooke throwing her sarcastic digs at her about taking up shop at FC, it has to hit her on some level. Taylor's excuse for today is that she had a client cancel. But Brooke suggests there's more to it than a cancellation. She accuses Taylor of hanging around FC to keep an eye on her. Then Brooke asks her what they call it in Taylor's line of work, the paranoia Taylor displays around losing Ridge. So at that moment Taylor looked almost pitiful. Bold and the Beautiful fan suggest she is so paranoid that Ridge will cave in around Brooke that she fears the two being alone. But Brooke hit it home when she told Taylor that she knows very well what always happens. Ridge goes back to Brooke every time, and Brooke believes this time is no different. But Taylor Hayes has nothing to say about this, as Brooke Logan is telling the truth on the CBS soap. Ridge always goes back to his Logan. Taylor, ever the composed psychiatrist, has been riding a precarious high lately. With her daughter Steffi playing power games and Ridge once again bouncing between his exes like a ping-pong ball of tortured masculinity, Taylor has been trying to maintain some control. But control is a fragile thing in this world. And this week, it shattered. Enter Brooke Logan. For some, a beauty queen. For others, a scheming seductress. But love her or loathe her, Brooke knows how to command a moment. And she commanded it with flair, armed with none other than the picture. Yes, that picture. A snapshot, discreetly captured, of Taylor in an uncharacteristically vulnerable, and frankly, embarrassing, state. The photo? Taylor, disheveled, disoriented, and slumped over a bottle of wine. Not exactly the image of stability. Especially not for someone who prides herself on being a beacon of mental health. And especially not after the years she spent judging Brooke for her scandalous lifestyle. During a Forrester family meeting, one meant to address the company's future, Brooke hijacked the moment with a smile that said, "I've been waiting for this." She turned her iPad toward the room and said the 5 words that sent chills down everyone's spines. Taylor's face drained of color as the room erupted. Ridge looked stunned, Steffi snapped into protective mode, and Thomas, shifted in his seat like he was watching a car crash in slow motion. And Brooke just stood there, unapologetic, regal in her ruthlessness. Taylor wants to sit on a moral high horse, she said coolly, but maybe we should all see what that horse really looks like. If you thought Taylor would break down, think again. She stood up, trembling but defiant. That picture was taken out of context, she insisted. It was a bad night, a human night. But Brooke wasn't having it. Funny how all your bad nights always seem to come right before you make a play for Ridge, she snapped. Steffi accused Brooke of character assassination. Thomas called the move petty and cruel. Even Eric stepped in, trying to play mediator as usual. But the damage had been done. The seed of doubt was planted. Ridge, who was supposed to be on some soul-searching sabbatical, looked at Taylor with new eyes. Not angry, not disappointed, just tired. And maybe that's worse. What is the real story? Rumor has it the photo was taken by someone close to the family. Someone with access. Some say Hope captured it after a tense confrontation between Taylor and Brooke last month. Others think it was Donna, who has never been above a little drama if it means protecting her sister. But one thing is clear. The photo was never meant to go public. It was a private moment of pain. A rare crack in Taylor's porcelain-perfect image. And Brooke weaponized it. This move might be Brooke's boldest yet. It wasn't about getting Ridge back. It wasn't even about humiliating Taylor. It was about reclaiming power. For months, she's played the role of the reformed woman, avoiding conflict, staying in her lane. But deep down, Brooke Logan was never built for the sidelines. And now, the dynamics have shifted. Ridge, for once, might actually step away from both women. Taylor may spiral, or she may come back swinging. There's already speculation that she'll dig up one of Brooke's many skeletons and parade it right down the runway at Forrester's next gala. After all, in this world, revenge is always just one dramatic monologue away. Ridge is at a crossroads again. His love for Taylor has always been based on the idea that she's safe, stable, and emotionally grounded. But with this picture, that illusion has cracked. And Brooke, she's always been chaos in lipstick, but now she's the one exposing the chaos in others. Hope is caught in the crossfire. Liam is confused. But let's be honest, he's always confused. Steffi is out for blood. And Thomas is probably already scheming a way to fix the situation. Which means we'll see at least one fake text message or voice recording by next week. But in the game of the bold and the beautiful, cruelty often walks hand in hand with courage. Brooke saw an opportunity to fit the script, and she took it. Taylor, the once untouchable therapist, has been exposed as fallible. Human, pitiful even. And maybe that's the most powerful move of all, reminding the audience that in this glittering, high-stakes world of fashion, fame, and fractured hearts, nobody is perfect.